Hello, this is Dewey Melly from Heaven, Montana. This is on Haver Holly Village Wiki, and today is special edition of a very nostalgic Christmas 2025. And today we're going to have to take a look at the tutorial of Windows XP Delta Edition or Christmas Edition on your VirtualBox version 5.2.44 desktop computer. Let's get started. There's a function here, which is how does this thing have to run with Windows XP on this virtual machine. And you should always say this because I wish the best thing had to do right here before, which is one of the best things right here. So this thing had to do with support, and this thing had to do right here. And use the best they had to do make it easier, but I thought. Let's see what's supposed to we did and see how it looks. So right on your Dell computer. I guess the best thing I have to do right here, which is probably run with Windows NT on it. And it's a possible thing. Let's see how it works. So, all right. First thing I have to tell you. First, you have to press the machine on. I got the Windows XP Christmas Edition on here. Or let's load them up. That's how we got Delta Edition, copyright 2022 on here. So. Just speaking of Windows Whistler on your login screen, the first thing you have to do right here, sometimes, which one should we pick? You can either go to Administrator or you can go to Me, Joby Melly. I'm going to click Me. I don't have to do it now because I've used to do a Windows XP Delta Edition on this virtual machine. We got this beautiful snowman wallpaper on here now. We got this original Windows Media Player 7 icon. This is basically something to do right here, which is how does basically always this because you should not do it because how basically it always looks and so. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got my computer, so that properties. And this is basically what you have to do right down here right now. It's just close version 2022. Alright. I'm going to do our WinVer. Let's just do it to me. I put this last night. I even ready to install Windows XP. I've used all this because I've used all this because you have to make it easier with Windows XP. And well, the always the best thing you have to do right here, which is obviously the best thing you have to make as soon as possible person because it used this thing. Yeah, this holiday theme on here. Alright, let's take a look at your themes on here. Alright, there you go. The original Windows XP debuted on October 25th, 2001. And this is the big thing to do right here. It was just so popular bliss on here. See? And this thing have to do right here because I've been using it always to make it easier when I thought. Sometimes I always the best thing as soon as possible. Then I need to basically have to do right here. You got the Delta programs. And we should basically have to do right here, which is if I have to do right here. Let's take a look at your wallpaper real quick. So this thing have to do right here is just figure out what it does. I did just a beautiful Windows. So right. Now here's the Merry Christmas wallpaper on here. Let's all make a Happy New Year. I did use the original fireworks, and this thing had to do right here. That's pretty cool. Windows 7 Christmas. I used to do it back in 2009, which is thing have to do right here, which is how this thing had to do is easier than I thought or so. As this thing had to do right here, which is obviously basically have to do a responsible person right here. Obviously got his performance there. That is next. Is once we got a few themes on here. There we got this. Let's go back to the holiday theme real quick. If you got this run with Windows Media Player to run Windows about this to run Windows Media Player 9 series, which is what's the best thing had to do right here, which is it back in 2002, and the thing had to do right here. You got the version 9.00.00.4503. And these are basically original songs, and the best thing have to do right here, which is how basically have to do right here, and this is basically have to do right here. What do you got? And it used many problems, but this thing have to do right here in a minute 2 or so. Who have me make it easier than I thought. Right here, just a few moments to go. This thing have to do right here, which is to make it easier than I thought. What you have to do is that let me go to the control panel. It's got genuine. It's got the Windows flag. About Windows again. So what's basically have to do right here, which is I just have to tell you then, is that how much we get this thing going on. Yeah. First of all, you can go to a clock. This thing have to do right here, which is how does this have to do what it does. It's I got to go to use your prompt, and but this thing have to make it easier than I thought. So let me go ahead and do I had to do right to make it easier than I thought or so. Yeah. Let me go back to a review for a bit. Here we go, do it in options. This is what keep about Internet Explorer. There you have it. Windows XP Delta and Christmas Edition on this VirtualBox machine. Basically, got to do right here. So, I basically have a whole bunch of tutorial on here. I basically have to make it easier when I farted. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and shut it down. Always the best thing I have to do right here because who's used to it for a minute or so. There we go. And this is it. I'll be here to make some more videos today. I wish you guys a couple new groups. Anyway, this is Juby Melly. Sign off. Alright?
Thank you for watching my video. If you like this saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Blogger. The addresses are located at the bottom. Until next time, this is Juby Melly. We wish you happy holidays and a great happy new year.